Stop. Look at your study plan right now. Be honest. Is it actually working, or are you going to spend next Sunday rebuilding it again, just like last week? If you feel like you're drowning in your syllabus despite putting in the hours, I have good news. You're not bad at studying. You are fighting against how your brain is wired to manage cognitive load. Trying to manually plan a 200-page syllabus on top of a demanding schedule is like trying to juggle 50 balls when you only have two hands. And frankly, that is the reason why smart high achievers fail exams they were perfectly capable of passing. The solution isn't to try harder, it's to stop doing the work a machine should be doing. Think about it. Your phone backs up your photos automatically. You don't sit there every Sunday selecting files and moving them to the cloud. The system just handles it. You need that exact same automation for your studying. We take your 200-page certification guide and feed it into a system that thinks for you. It breaks down the syllabus into tasks, it assigns realistic time estimates, and most importantly, it maps those tasks to your actual calendar around your existing commitments. It's like switching from a manual transmission to an automatic. You still have to drive the car, you still have to study, but you stop stalling out because you're worried about shifting gears. And this isn't just about convenience. Research from MIT suggests that the constant context switching between planning and studying can kill your productivity by up to 40%. When you remove the decision-making, you eliminate that switching cost. That is energy you can actually use to learn the material instead of just staring at it. Now, I need to be clear about something. I am not a learning scientist. I don't have a PhD in education. I'm just a guy who got tired of failing. When I was studying for my CPA while working full-time, I hit a wall. I was spending my entire Sunday planning, only to have my boss drop a project on Tuesday that ruined the whole schedule. I realized that manual planning was a single point of failure. So I stopped listening to these study influencers with their pretty highlighters, and I looked at the logistics. I built a system that connected my syllabus directly to my calendar using AI and automation tools. Not to sell it, but just to survive my own exam. I passed, and I got hours of my month back in the process. When my colleagues saw that I wasn't stressed out of my mind, they asked for the system. That's how we got here. The 78% success rate versus the 50% industry average isn't because of my genius. It's because we removed guesswork and emotion from the planning process. That system evolved into automated exam mastery. It's designed for high performers who don't have time to mess around with ineffective study methods. It's not a study guide. It's a workflow engine. Here's exactly what happens when you turn it on. Step 1. You upload your PDF syllabus. The AI rips it apart, structures the chaos, and turns it into a list of actionable tasks. Step 2. The system scans your calendar. It spots the open slots, whether strictly 9 to 5 or late nights, and locks the tasks in. Step 3. It sets up the review loops. It knows you're going to forget what you studied today in 24 hours, so it automatically schedules a review session for tomorrow. You invest about 90 minutes of setup time up front to save hours of stress later. You go from a blank page to a rock-solid game plan for the entire semester. No coding, no complex setup, just upload, sync, and execute. Now let's talk about the investment. Access to the full operating system is $147. That is a one-time investment for a system you'll use for the rest of your career. I won't insult your intelligence with fake countdown timers or limited spots. You're smart enough to see through that. Instead, let's look at the pure logic. Think about the actual cost of failing your next exam. Not just the resit fee, but the cost of another 3 months of stress and missed weekends. If this system saves you from just one failed exam, it pays for itself instantly. If it prevents you from burning out, the ROI is infinite. $147 is the price of a nice dinner out. But unlike a dinner, this system feeds your career for years. And to make this a complete no-brainer for you, I am taking on 100% of the risk. Here is my promise. You have 30 days. Get access, load up your syllabus, let the AI build your schedule. If, after using it, you don't feel that massive sense of relief, if you don't see exactly how this eliminates the chaos, or if this system doesn't save you hours of busy work, just send me a quick email and I will refund 100% of your money. No awkward questions, no hoops to jump through. You either get the clarity you need or you get your money back. The risk is entirely on me. Usually, this is when people pile on random PDF bonuses to make the deal look sweet. Not here. I'm not playing that game. Instead, I'm giving you the exact 3 components you need to actually run this system. Component 1, the infrastructure. You don't have time to connect APIs, so I've included the 90-minute build sprint. This gives you the pre-built Notion, Todoist, and Google Calendar templates, along with the actual Make.com and Zapier.com blueprints. You don't figure out the wiring, you just plug it in. We even included an end-to-end test flow to guarantee it works. Component 2, the intelligence. A system needs data. If you feed it garbage, you get garbage tasks. So, you get my personal prompt engineering vault. It contains the exact normalization rules and parsing commands I use. It even includes variants for those messy, unreadable PDFs professors love to send. You upload the syllabus, and the AI handles the rest. Component 3, the guardrails. This is where most students fail. They book too much work. To prevent that, I've embedded the energy mapping and capacity protocols. These aren't just tips. They are hard rules for buffer policies, capacity caps, and non-negotiables. It creates a schedule that forces you to respect your own limits. I'm not giving you these as bonuses. I'm giving them to you because without the blueprints, the prompts, and the energy caps, the system is just a to-do list. And you don't need another to-do list. You need an engine. But I need to be clear, delaying this decision has a real cost. The price you see today is a launch offer. It will go up to $297 soon. That means you'd be paying an extra $150 just for waiting. But honestly, the financial cost is trivial compared to the time cost. Your exam date isn't moving. It's sitting there on your calendar like a concrete wall. Think about the friction you feel right now every time you sit down to study. You waste 15 to 20 minutes just figuring out what to do. You are leaking hours of focus every month. While you're hesitating, other candidates are already executing. They're sleeping well at night because their system handles the thinking. You are falling behind every single day you wait. Look, ultimately, you're at a crossroads. You can close this tab and go back to the manual spreadsheets, dreading that Sunday planning session and hoping you don't fall behind. Or you click the button. You take 90 minutes to set this up once, and you never worry about your schedule again. You just wake up, look at your phone, and focus on studying. For a one-time investment of $147, you're buying back your peace of mind. Compare that to the cost of failing your exams, and the choice becomes obvious. Click the button below. Let's get to work.